Hello everybody. This COVID-19 pandemic is one thing, but the real threat is still zombies. This is my zombie killing axe. This will get the job done. Once you cut their head off, they're no longer a threat. And I'm going to show you how to make it today on Bob's Woodshop. Alright, let's get started. I first drew this out with just using some circles that are in the shop, like my bucket and that little container there. I actually came up with this idea from the Iron Fist. It's the wing of the dragon. If you're watching that on Netflix like I am, you'll really enjoy it and you will recognize this shape. Okay, I had to cut out two of these because these are going to be laminated together. And just doing a little bit of sanding, because when on the bandsaw I didn't really cut at the line. It's better to get right up to the line with a little oscillating drum sander like this. And here it is when I've stacked them on top of each other, just trying to make them exactly the same. This little rigid oscillating sander is a great little tool. Yeah, this is a little bit washed out, but this is the pointed section on the back end of the axe. Again, there's two of these. Now I'm fitting them up and doing a little bit of nailing with my Rex pin nailer. You notice this on my other videos. This is a fantastic little tool. And this is the top and bottom cover to attach the axe blade to the point. So now you can start seeing it's coming to shape. That's what the glue up looks like. I let this dry for about an hour. Now I'm going to start working on the handle. So I grabbed a piece of extra poplar that I had. This is really a prop. It's not really a battle axe, in case you were wondering. It's just a piece of soft poplar. It turns very easily. And it was the right size. So you might notice the axe handle is an oblong. So what I'm doing here is some offset turning. What I did was mark the center of the ends, and then I offset two different points, one to the left and one to the right, off of center. Here's a little bit of fast motion. And that, boys and girls, is how you make an oblong on a lathe. So here I had to trim the top of this. I think this was 1 1/8 wide and 1 inch tall. So I had to fit that into the channel in the axe head. So that's what it's looking like, and this is the first test fit of the two parts. That's a badass looking axe. Alright, so then we gotta do some sanding. This combination disc and belt sander has saved me so much time. This thing is great. So this whole process really took about 20 minutes. I'm going to spare you all the details on that and all that footage, but I want to give you an idea of how I went about sharpening this axe head. And there's the point on the back. Yep, it's me wearing my dust mask. I cannot stand the dust from plywood. It drives my nostrils crazy. Oh, I actually got a hand plane. Not too often I use hand planes, as I'm primarily wood turner, but it did work in this application. And I'm also using that little saber tooth grinder in the drill there. And once I'm satisfied with all that, and I got it sanded up, I'm applying a coat of shellac. It's a fantastic base. And I also had to make a wedge for the handle. And also with the handle, I cut a kerf and you drill a little hole at the bottom so you don't split the entire handle. And this is applying some gel stain to make this look like it's walnut or hickory. I actually applied 2 coats of this. And there it needs a little bit of a paint job. So you really can't tell, but I've masked off the blade portion, the sharp blade portion of this. And I'll hang that up and let that dry. And I applied several coats. Here you can see the masking a little bit better. So here I'm masking off the black paint, and now I'm applying some gray paint to make it look like tool steel. This is not a sharp item. The edge I really left about 1/4 of an inch width. Don't really need to be carrying around a real sharp object like this. This could seriously hurt somebody. This is how you apply a handle into an axe or a hammer. And then I'm using my vampire killing hammer that goes along with my vampire killing stake to put that wedge in. So we're getting on to the final steps here. Got to drive that wedge and trim it off on the bandsaw. And here's what it looks like. This is my zombie killer. So thanks for tuning in today. You know what to do. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, and tell your friends. I'd really appreciate it. Have a great day. Watch out for those zombies. See you on the next episode of Bob's Woodshop.